Crown-of-thorns starfish are a species of echinoderm native to the Great Barrier Reef. Like many echinoderms, crown-of-thorns starfish begin their life cycle as plankton, which feed on phytoplankton. When the larvae reaches its final stages as a plankton, it settles on a hard surface and begins to grow its arms. Crown-of-thorns larvae usually experience high levels of larval starvation, limiting the number that make it to adulthood. Adult crown-of-thorns starfish feed on hard, fast-growing corals, such as those in the genus Acropora. Like most starfish, it feeds by excreting its stomach through its mouth and digesting the coral before pulling its stomach back in through its mouth. Usually, these starfish play an essential part on the reef by slowing the growth of fast-growing corals and allowing slow-growing corals to grow. However, while crown-of-thorns starfish are native to the reef, it is possible to have outbreaks, during which the crown-of-thorns may be so common they'll pile on top of each other. During these outbreaks, the reef sustains massive damage. Often, crown-of-thorns outbreaks are caused by higher nutrient levels, which in turn are caused by river runoff. This runoff comes from many places, such as farmers' fields, after they have applied fertilizer, or soil from a clear-cut forest washing into a river. The most popular theory about the relationship of river runoff to crown-of-thorns starfish outbreaks is based on the larval stage of their growth cycle. Higher nutrient levels in the water can cause phytoplankton blooms. This phytoplankton makes good food for crown-of-thorns starfish larvae and causes increased larval survival. After a few years, when those larvae grow up, they will take over the reef. So what can we as humans do to limit crown-of-thorns starfish outbreaks? The answer? By decreasing nutrient runoff. There are several ways to do this, but the two most common are as follows. Limit the amount of fertilizer used on fields. Often, more than enough fertilizer is used, and we could lower the amount we use. The second is to grow buffer zones. Buffer zones consist of a strip of vegetation between a field and the river. As nutrients run off the fields or cleared forest, they are taken up by the vegetation, keeping the water clean. Even if you're not a farmer or a logger, what you do matters, and you can help to change old policies that need to be updated. The world only has so much reef, so let's protect it.